Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out the video. If you wouldn't mind, please hit that subscribe button so you can see more content coming from me. It really helps me out, and you guys have been fantastic with the views lately. Excuse me, on my other videos, but hitting that subscribe button would also help me out a ton. I think I just hit 300 subscribers, which is super exciting since I had like 100 like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So thank you guys so much. Today I wanted to do a video. I thought this would be a fun little video. I thought maybe in the future I could pair up with some other content creators and do something similar with them. But the name of this game is How High Can I Get That Number? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into C5 and then I'm going to try an adventure mode or two. And we're going to see how high we can get that purple poison number to proc off of Boom Bloom's passive. So the idea is to stack as much poison as we can and then use Boom Bloom's passive. If you don't know what Boom Bloom's passive is, sorry I got mustache hair, my nose is tickling me. If you don't know what Boom Bloom's passive is, it's this. So if the turn ends and you have 2 mana left, it basically procs all of the poison stacks. So it procs however many poison stacks there are and all the turns for each of those poison stacks. So for instance, if it has 2 poisons with 4 turns each, it's going to proc all 8 of those. So pretty strong. I highly expect this to be nerfed in the near future, assuming that Com2uS and Activision are actually paying attention. But you know what? Doesn't seem like it, so I might get in trouble for that. But we're going to go ahead and go into C5 for this. I'm actually going to, my typical team is Roller Brawler instead of Rattleshake, but I'm going to replace, I've been working on Rattleshake because I wanted to do a sort of a proof of concept for free-to-play players that Rattleshake is actually a pretty good poison unit, and I've actually been pretty happy with him so far. So I'm going to replace Roller Brawler with him. Roller Brawler is a better unit overall, I think, but Rattleshake has a lot more reliable poison. He has a lot more chances to hit poison, and it's a higher chance. So we're going to take Rattleshake in for this just for that extra poison, since that's what we're working for here. So we're going to manual this. I'm going to quickly go through the waves, the first 2 waves here, and try to get them done as quickly as possible so that we can get to the boss. And when I hit the boss, I'm going to lower the speed and then stack up as many poisons as I possibly can and see how much damage we can do. So I'm just sort of going through these guys as quickly as I can. I feel like Rattleshake, I need to up his gear a little bit more. He's still a work in progress, but I've been pretty happy with him so far. He's been doing pretty well for a premium unit, especially on, here's his little skill. If you want to take a look at that, you can pause it and read it. I have fully skilled him up and awakened him to 6 for this ability here. And he's a nice little addition to this team, actually, especially if you can't afford to put points into Roller Brawler and Stink Bomb, because obviously having 2 heroic units without summoning a lot can take a lot of resources. So having him instead of Roller Brawler has actually been pretty okay. The only thing I'm worried about for C6 is he is a little squishy, so I don't know how well he's going to survive there. But I definitely intend to test him out. Beginning of next month, I expect to be using Blackout because I will have him super boosted once, and I'm thinking and hoping that that's all I'll need to use him properly. So we are at the boss, so I'm going to drop it to 1x, and we're just going to start stacking on these dots. So we got 1 poison there, a little disappointing, but that's okay. I guess we'll just go ahead and use this. We don't really need it, well, except for maybe Rattleshake here. And then we're going to, I don't want to proc all my poisons yet, so I'm going to use other abilities. So it did a 1600 there with 1, which is pretty good. That was just Boom Bloom's attack there, so half of Boom Bloom's attack is about 1600 damage. So obviously the more attack that your Skylanders have, the better. So you see he hit pretty okay there. 2 900s apply to poison, and then basically if he hits a target with poison or applies poison, he goes again for 50% of his attack, which is not bad at all. I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to just sort of killing mana here, trying to not use Boom Bloom's passive, because obviously if we end with 2 mana, he's going to So we're really hoping to land a couple of poison here. So we got this, all right? Germination. It's gonna hit hopefully 2. It didn't. Only hit 1. We're gonna land this. Hopefully get 2 poisons. Looks like we did get 2 poisons, and then we are going to double all of this. So let's have a look at how much poison this is now. So we've got quite a few here. So we've got I'm not gonna count that, but it's a bit. So it did 15k with just that one single proc. So what I'm gonna do now actually is I'm gonna see if I can get one more poison off with this guy here. I didn't. That's okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna end the turn. So you can see that we have 6 mana left, but it doesn't matter because what it's gonna do is when I end the turn, all of these are going to activate at one time. We're going to see how big we can get the number. I think I've seen up to like 30 something K, but I expect that this might be a little higher. So here we go. 34k, so that's pretty good. Now I don't know if it's limited by how much health the boss has, but 34k is our current record. See, got a legendary here, but I probably won't use it for a bit. So that is. Let's do this one more time. We'll do Cyclops one more time, and then I'm going to go into 4-7 hard, and we're going to see what we can do there. So, again, just clearing out the waves as quickly as can. I'm going to up the speed here so that we get through them quickly. So this is sort of a good way to like showcase the power of teams. Obviously, it's kind of a unique circumstances. Basically, your team has to not use all of their mana for this to happen. So it's not 100% reliable, but I find that when I'm doing C6 and one of my units, if one of my units dies, they don't always, but if one of my units dies, it's much more likely that they don't use all their mana in one turn, and then I end up doing a lot more damage to the boss. So I'm really working on my, oh crap, I meant to use this. I'm really working on my effect accuracy and my attack to speed up those runs and make them more reliable. Roller Brawler is a bit I think she's strong, and I think she is a good Skylander to have, but I expect to be replacing her soon because I think there are just better units for my team since I'm focusing on Poison, and her Diminish doesn't seem to be very reliable either, so Poison and Diminish are what I'm going for, and she doesn't really apply those that well. Now, it could be that I don't have her skilled up enough, which I just haven't dumped enough resources into her because I don't really have them. So, all right, we're at the boss here, so I'm going to slow it down. Oops, I did not mean to do that. That's okay. He just used the shield. All right, slow it down. Poison. So we got 1 poison and 2 diminishes. We're going to hopefully hit a poison or 2 here. We didn't. He resisted. I need more effect accuracy on my Rattle Shake here. So it did 1500 damage. So as you can see, we're kind of just going through this guy like nothing. I don't know if we will be able to wait. We'll wait 1 turn, but I'm a little disappointed on this time around. So we're just gonna use a couple more skills. Like I said, Rattle Shake is pretty okay. Kind of a supporty unit as well, since he gives crit rate up to everybody, which is kind of nice. My team doesn't heavily rely on crit rate, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. So let's see. So we got 1 turn left on this poison. So we got 1 more poison. So next turn, I think we're gonna wait to use the Boom Boom's passive again, because I think we're gonna be able to apply more poison next turn. We might lose a couple stacks of poison, but I think it'll be worth it. So it did 4,500 on a proc there, which is not bad at all. So now we got this. So that's 1 poison. How many are we gonna hit with this? 2 poison, beautiful. And now we're going with this. Actually gonna knock him down 2, which is good. So that doubled it. So what are we at? Oops. I didn't get to see it. I guess I'll have to go through the video and see how much damage. I don't know how much it was, but it was probably a lot. So there's that. All right, so we're gonna go to adventure now, and we're gonna do the nightmare boss here. We're gonna do the same thing. This is gonna be a little quicker actually because there's only 1 wave before the boss. But I'm hoping that maybe this boss has a little bit less resistance. We can add a few more poisons to them before we activate that passive. So just kind of creaming through these guys here as quickly as we can. See, as you can see, I've got crit damage and a bunch of crit rate on him because I feel that between and effect accuracy, but I'm trying to see how much damage I can get off of his skill 1 when it hits again for 50%. So does about 170% attack, which is not bad for a premium unit because there's pretty much always a poison on the enemy when I'm hitting them. All right, so we're going to go with this. We're gonna hit this first. Did she start at like no health? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just the way it looks. All right. Double poison. That's awesome. So the effect resistance for this lady is 25. I don't know what it is for the boss. So it's 4k between those two. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit him with this. I hope we get 2 poison. We got 1 no, we got 2 poison, looks like. And then we're going to double it. Right? And continue. So we got quite a few here. So she's gonna go one more time. So it's 14k just a single proc. So let's see how much we get here. I'm actually going to hit her again with this, and maybe this as well, just since we have it up. All right, so let's have a look, see how much we have here. So it doesn't even say. So we have so many poisons that it's not actually keeping track of all of them. And then what we're gonna do here, we have 2 mana left, so Boom Bloom's passive is gonna go off, and we're gonna see how much damage it does. 39k. So it might be capped at how much health the target has left, because I feel like we had more poisons on it than we did on the Cyclops, and so we might not be able to get higher than like 40 something k, but that's probably it for this video. That's the power of poison and Boom Bloom's passive. I would love to use other teams. I have no other teams other than poison built right now because obviously a lot of resources go into building teams. So let me know if you guys have any other units that hit really hard, and I will see if I can find a way to showcase those. I'm hoping to have Mysticat ready to go for my C6 team, or just to replace Flashwing for pretty much everything by like tomorrow, maybe. I need to level up a little bit more. I need to power up the Ether a little bit, but he's pretty much ready to go. Once Mirage Tower resets, I'm going to skill this up one more time, and then skill up a couple others. I have enough resources to do another super boost with keys, and the way I've been doing that is basically going to my inventory and then combining these keys. But then what you can also do is you can also combine these materials here up to the legendary material, and then if you go to the shop, you can actually use them on the keys here. And you've seen I've bought 1 here, but it's expensive. It's really expensive. So it's like, I'll just show you real quickly. This is just the problem with gold, as it always has been. So if we start here and we combine all the, it's 4.8 million gold, almost 4.9 million gold to combine all these. And then I'd have to combine all these, which again is 3.3 million gold, not including all of them that come from this one. And then this one is like, I mean, this is 200k per. Like, what? And I need at least 9 of them to super boost one more time. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe once I have my team fully built, I'll have access to more spare income, some more gold. But right now, we're just working with double super boosted. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys next time.